Our very own Milky Way is on a collision course, destined for a galactic merger. But what actually happens when billions of stars collide? And what does this cosmic cannibalism mean for our future? Join us as we unravel the surprising, violent processes that shape galaxies and determine the ultimate fate of matter across the universe. From graceful waltzes to brutal death throes, galaxies devour each other in a never-ending cycle of cosmic cannibalism. This dramatic reshaping of galaxies has long captured astronomers' attention, revealing not only the violent side of our universe, but also the unexpected ways in which celestial objects evolve. As our understanding of these galactic clashes deepens, so does the intrigue surrounding their impact on stellar evolution and the ultimate fate of our very own Milky Way. Despite their immense size and complexity, galaxies aren't eternal. They're constantly interacting with their neighbors through a combination of gravitational attraction and repulsion. Over time, these interactions cause galaxies to either drift further apart or come closer together. And when they do, one galaxy can literally devour another in a cataclysmic event known as a galactic merger. But this isn't your typical feeding frenzy. These encounters are slow, drawn-out affairs lasting millions of years. The galaxies involved in these mergers don't smash into each other all at once, like billiard balls colliding. Instead, they pass through each other, stretching and distorting as they go. And here's where things get messy. As the galaxies pass through one another, their gravity tears apart streams of stars and gas clouds, scattering matter across vast distances. Some of this debris eventually forms new stars, while some get slung out into intergalactic space forever. In fact, the Milky Way itself is a product of galactic cannibalism, having consumed several smaller galaxies over the past few billion years. Today, the outskirts of our galaxy are littered with the remains of these devoured worlds, forming a thin, flattened disk of stars known as the Milky Way's halo. So what exactly triggers these galactic feeding frenzies? The answer lies in the unseen architects that surround every galaxy, their dark matter halos. These massive, invisible spheres of dark matter extend far beyond the galaxies they influence, reaching millions of light years into the darkness of space. Dark matter halos play a crucial role in the evolution of galaxies, acting as the gravitational backbone that guides and shapes their interactions. When two galaxies approach each other, their dark matter halos, rather than their visible stars and gas, make first contact. The gravitational pull of these dark matter halos then orchestrates a slow-motion ballet of cosmic proportions. As the galaxies draw closer, their halos begin to intertwine, pulling the galaxies toward each other like an invisible hand. And as they merge, the combined dark matter halo of the newly formed galaxy continues to sculpt its structure, ensuring that the merger is as violent and efficient as possible. In essence, it's the dark matter halo that determines the ultimate fate of the galaxies it surrounds, pushing them towards a future of either peaceful coexistence or violent consumption. But why should we care about these grand cosmic clashes? What's in it for us mere Earth dwellers? Well, for starters, understanding galactic cannibalism helps us piece together the puzzle of our cosmic origins. By studying how galaxies merge and evolve, we can better understand how the Milky Way came to be the way it is today, complete with its distinctive disk shape, size, and stellar population. Moreover, these galactic collisions offer a unique opportunity to observe stellar evolution in action. During a merger, stars are subjected to extreme conditions, forcing them to either shine brighter and live faster lives or go supernova, exploding in a blaze of glory and scattering their stellar guts across the galaxy. These events provide astronomers with a front-row seat to the life cycles of stars, helping them better understand the processes that govern our universe. Finally, perhaps most importantly, unraveling the secrets of galactic cannibalism brings us one step closer to understanding our cosmic destiny. By shedding light on the inevitable collision between the Milky Way and its closest galactic neighbor Andromeda, We gain insight into the ultimate fate of our home galaxy. With knowledge comes understanding, and with understanding comes the ability to predict what lies ahead. So buckle up, star lovers, because the more we learn about galactic cannibalism, the more we uncover the intricate workings of our universe. Who knows what other cosmic secrets these stellar showdowns might reveal? Maybe one day we'll even find that these mergers play a key role in kickstarting the universe's grand cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Imagine, if you will, a series of collisions so monumental that they give birth to new galaxies, birthing new universes in the process. Well, buckle up, space cadets, because this isn't your average sci-fi fantasy. It's a real-life cosmic phenomenon known as the Big Crunch. This mind-bending scenario occurs when two or more galaxies collide, causing a chain reaction that results in the formation of a single, larger galaxy. And here's where things get really interesting. As the galaxies merge, their supermassive black holes also collide, creating ripples in space-time known as gravitational waves. These waves carry an incredible amount of energy, releasing a burst of radiation that can heat up the surrounding gas and trigger a frenzy of star formation. The result is a spectacular display of cosmic fireworks, complete with glowing gas clouds and shimmering star clusters. But it doesn't stop there. These newly born galaxies can continue to grow, consuming smaller galaxies and adding to their mass. Over billions of years, this process can create some of the largest galaxies in the universe, true titans of the cosmos that dwarf our Milky Way. But the story doesn't end with the birth of new galaxies. The Big Crunch also leaves behind a rich legacy of leftovers. As the galaxies merge, stars and gas are flung out into the vastness of space, forming a thin, hazy envelope around the newly formed galaxy. These leftovers can be the seeds of new star formation, creating a new generation of stars that orbit the central galaxy. And in some cases, the Big Crunch can leave behind more than just stars. If the merging galaxies have supermassive black holes at their cores, those black holes can also merge, creating a colossal black hole at the center of the new galaxy. This isn't just a theoretical curiosity. Astronomers have actually observed galaxies that show evidence of past collisions, such as the Antennae galaxies. These galaxies are currently in the midst of a grand collision that's sure to produce a spectacular new galaxy in the near future. So what does all this mean for our cosmic destiny? Well, for starters, it means that the universe is a much more dynamic place than we might think. Galaxies aren't just static islands in the void of space. They're constantly interacting with each other in ways that can dramatically alter their structure and evolution. And that includes our very own Milky Way. You see, the Milky Way is on a collision course with its closest galactic neighbor, Andromeda. And while this collision won't happen for billions of years, it's inevitable. And when it does occur, it's likely to trigger a series of events that will dramatically reshape our galaxy. The good news is that this collision isn't likely to spell the end for the Milky Way. Instead, it will give birth to a new galaxy, a Milkomeda, if you will. But that doesn't mean it'll be a walk in the park. As the galaxies collide, stars and gas will be flung out into the vastness of space, creating a spectacular display of cosmic fireworks. Some of this material will eventually form new stars, while some will be lost to outer space forever. And at the center of the new galaxy, the supermassive black holes of the Milky Way and Andromeda will collide, releasing a burst of gravitational waves that will ripple throughout the cosmos. But despite all the destruction and chaos, the birth of Milkomeda will also be a moment of great beauty. The merging of two galaxies into one is a rare event in the universe. And when it happens, it creates a unique opportunity to study how galaxies evolve and interact. By observing the birth of Milkomeda, astronomers will gain insight into the processes that shape the universe and help them better understand our cosmic origins. So, while the collision between the Milky Way and Andromeda may seem like a distant, almost irrelevant event, it's a reminder that our place in the universe is both grand and humbling. We are part of a grand cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth that has been playing out since the beginning of time. Maybe one day we'll even discover that the birth of new universes is just a matter of galactic collisions. And as we continue to explore the mysteries of the cosmos, we can be sure that there are many more surprises in store. Thanks for watching this episode, and if you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. As always, keep looking up.